And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Left side, DeRozan. For the tie, it counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Lowry against Irving. Out to Thompson. Outside Shumpert. That 3 off the mark. Raptors with the lead. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Well, Cleveland shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. LeBron with the buckets.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. He dishes it to Valanciunas. He feeds it to Lowry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw. The contact, and he'll shoot 2. Clark, one thing about Kyle Lowry, he has a bulldog mentality. We saw that from his days at Villanova.
No question about that, and I love that about him. He's very simple, not really flashy, just consistently beats the rock. He wears his opponents down.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Biombo, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. And it's Ross in for James Johnson. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Iman Shumpert. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts. And talking about Lowry, going to Toronto was a godsend for him. I mean, he had clashed with a number of coaches early in his career. His hard-headedness had been working against him. But in Toronto, he learned how to buy into a system and save the wrath for his opponent.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lowry drawing the double team. Up top, DeRozan. Here's Patterson. And again, no good by Toronto.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
LeBron outside. Picked by Mozgov. LeBron against Ross. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron dishes to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot, and then, man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Mozgov's shot is off.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Inside. Here's Patterson. Out to DeRozan. Outside Lowry. Back to DeRozan. To the inside. Oh! Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Raptors trailed by 4. Lowry kicks to Patterson. Ross with a screen on Love. Lowry again. Smith. Lowry drives in. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. James, the pass to Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
They set the pick. And DeRozan, here we go. Puts it up. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
The kick out to Irving. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. They double him with Irving. And DeRozan kicks to Biyombo. And Lowry gets it to go.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Lowry against Irving. Feeds it to James. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Biyombo. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. Johnson, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Corey Joseph subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Now Lowry, 14 points for him. Johnson at the elbow. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers lead by 9. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Raptors trail by 9. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. James Johnson is out there with Scola. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph. Misses off the left iron. Cleveland leading by 9. And it's Smith penetrating. Love the pass to Mozgov. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Shumpert, he's checked in for Smith. Free throw good, James. LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 8 points now for Valanciunas. And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania club, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with his combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. His advice, clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Here's Valanciunas. Off target with the jump hook.
And watching Valanciunas rebound. It's clear he has all the tools. Great anticipation, really looks to box out. Strong vertical, might just need to add some strength to become a perennial 10-rebound-a-game guy.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Cleveland. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Joseph. And again, no good by Toronto.
And for Valanciunas, he's been working on his defensive consistency. Last year, he actually increased his blocks per game while lowering his fouls per game. That's a big step forward in his development.
Joseph dishes to DeRozan. He kicks it to Johnson. The feed to Joseph. Scola passes to Joseph. And the jumper is good. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Irving. There's the screen. Down low. The screen from Thompson. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. There's the dish to Joseph. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Irving passes to Fry. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Back to Irving. A baseline J. Shot clock at 5. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now, here's Joseph. Covered by Irving. And yes, sir, that one drops. 10 points now for Valanciunas. Irving dishes to Fry. The kick out to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Johnson.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
DeRozan again, Jefferson. And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. Fires from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving passes to Fry. Outside for Jefferson. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 13. Joseph with the ball. Outside DeRozan. Looking to get back on track here. He lays it in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Checked in for Joseph. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. LeBron, he's checked in for Jefferson. And Smith subbed in for Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. Irving dishes to Love. And a wide open look for James. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Screen by Scola. Johnson kicks to Lowry. Scola left side. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Lowry kicks to Scola. Dishes it to DeRozan. Toronto working the ball around now. It's taken away by Smith. And James throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
A wide open look here for DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Mozgov a screen on Lowry. Irving passes to Mozgov. The drive by James. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Cleveland.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for LeBron James. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Irving with it. Lowry picks him up. Picked by Mozgov. Lowry against Irving. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Shot off the screen. And nothing but hair on that one. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
And even that might not be enough.
Greg, what do you think?
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on a comeback.
Scola. There's just to Johnson. Fires the 3. Off on that one. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.